Some places feel like they exist just beyond the edge of a dream. Georgia is one of them. Nestled in the heart of the Caucasus, it's a crossroads where Europe and Asia have mingled for millennia. I'd heard tales of its beauty and legendary hospitality, but nothing prepares you for the moment you arrive. Georgia welcomes you with a quiet, powerful charm, urging you to leave the well-trodden path and discover its secrets. The air is charged with history. Echoes of ancient kingdoms and Silk Road caravans linger everywhere. Georgia isn't just a destination. It's an experience that opens your heart and challenges your perceptions. Here, ancient traditions thrive alongside vibrant modern energy, creating a beautiful paradox. So come with me. Let's wander through this enchanting land together. We'll listen to its stories, taste its flavors, and meet the extraordinary people who call it home. This is more than a travelogue. It's an invitation to fall in love with a country that will capture your heart. Let's step into the Caucasus and let its magic wash over us. The journey begins now, with a single step into a world spun from myth and legend. The Caucasus Mountains are Georgia's soul, formidable, beautiful, and ancient. Their snow-capped peaks pierce the sky, making you feel wonderfully small in their presence. Driving the Georgian military highway is an adventure, each turn revealing valleys, wildflowers, and villages clinging to cliffs. Mount Kazbek, a snow-covered giant, is steeped in myth, said to be where Prometheus was chained. At its foot sits Gergely Trinity Church, a stone chapel that feels like a pilgrimage to the sky. To truly know Georgia, you must walk its ancient trails, following paths trodden by shepherds and traders for centuries. Every step uncovers a new wonder: hidden waterfalls, fields of poppies, panoramic views that make your heart soar. The mountains are a constant, their silent strength a reminder of nature's enduring power. Here, the landscape is alive, changing with the light from dawn to sunset. The air is crisp, the silence broken only by eagles and rushing streams. In these mountains, you connect with Georgia in the most intimate way. This is nature's grandest artistry, untamed, timeless, unforgettable. Georgia's place on the map is no accident. It's the heart of its story. For millennia, it was a vital Silk Road bridge where caravans brought goods, ideas, and stories. This history is etched into the land. Ancient cave cities like Uplisika and Vardzia, carved into rock, still echo with the past. Walking these silent streets, you sense the ingenuity and resilience of those who built them. Georgia's crossroads identity is everywhere, in its architecture, music, and food, blending east and west. It's a melting pot, fiercely protecting its unique spirit while absorbing the best of passing cultures. Legends of Queen Tamar and King David the Builder are woven into daily life, their fortresses and cathedrals standing as living history. Here, history isn't locked away, it's alive, breathing, and a source of immense pride. Every visit is a direct connection to a glorious, complex past. Georgia's ancient tales are a source of endless wonder for all who visit. If the mountains are Georgia's spine, its culture is the soul, vibrant, warm, and generous. Georgians are famously hospitable, welcoming guests as friends and showering them with kindness, food, and wine. Their warmth is genuine, deeply ingrained in daily life. Georgian polyphonic singing is haunting and uplifting, a tapestry of voices that transcends language. The national dance is pure energy, men leaping like warriors, women gliding with grace. A Georgian feast, or supra, is a celebration of life, friendship, and abundance. Tables overflow with khachapuri, mitsvati, khinkali, and fresh vegetable dishes, each bite a revelation. At the heart of every supra is the tamada, leading eloquent toasts to peace, family, and ancestors. Each toast is a small poem, each glass filled with wine made here for over 8,000 years. To join a supra is to be welcomed into the heart of a Georgian family. The music, food, and laughter create an experience of connection and joy you'll never forget. Here, every meal is a ritual, every song a story, every guest a cherished friend. Georgia's culture is a feast for all the senses. It's an embrace you'll carry with you long after you leave. Tbilisi, Georgia's capital, charms instantly. A city of contrasts, ancient yet buzzing with creative energy. Its old town spills down the hillside, a jumble of colorful houses and exquisite wooden balconies draped in grapevines. Wandering its labyrinthine streets, you discover hidden courtyards, artisan workshops, and quirky cafes. Narikala Fortress offers sweeping city views, while the famous sulfur baths hint at Tbilisi's ancient origins. Modern architecture like the Bridge of Peace stands beside centuries-old buildings, reflecting a city proud of its heritage and future. Trendy wine bars, flea markets, and vibrant street art pulse with youthful spirit. Tbilisi invites you to slow down, sip wine at a pavement cafe, watch the world go by, and savor chance encounters. The city comes alive at night with music and laughter spilling from restaurants and bars. What defines Tbilisi is its warmth, open, welcoming, and deeply human. It doesn't take long to feel like you belong to this beautiful, chaotic family. Tbilisi's spell lingers, making every visitor feel at home. Just outside Tbilisi lies Metsketa, Georgia's ancient capital and spiritual heart. Here, Georgia adopted Christianity in the 4th century, shaping its identity forever. Svetitsko Cathedral and Javari Monastery, both UNESCO sites, are sacred spaces filled with peace and history. Svetitsko's grand stone walls and ancient frescoes inspire awe. Legend says Christ's robe is buried here. Javari Monastery, perched above the confluence of 2 rivers, offers breathtaking views and a sense of timelessness. Beyond Metsketa, Georgia is dotted with ancient churches and monasteries in dramatic, remote locations. Galati Monastery and David Gureya's rock-hewn chapels are testaments to faith and resilience. Each sacred place has its own story, its own atmosphere. These stone guardians are silent witnesses to centuries of devotion and turmoil. Visiting them connects you to Georgia's enduring spirit. Entering Scenic in the High Caucasus is like stepping into another world, remote, mysterious, and fiercely proud. Towering peaks and deep valleys create a landscape that feels primeval and untouched. Sveneti's medieval stone watchtowers, some over 1,000 years old, rise from villages like Ushkuli, a UNESCO site. These towers were family fortresses, symbols of strength and survival. Life here is tough, dictated by the seasons, and the Svans have preserved their own language and traditions. To share a meal in a Svan home is a rare privilege, a glimpse into a unique culture. Hiking from village to village reveals glaciers, alpine meadows, and breathtaking views. The trek from Mestia to Ushkuli is one of the world's great walks, challenging, rewarding, unforgettable. In Sveneti, you feel truly disconnected from the modern world and reconnected to something ancient. It's a place that stays with you long after you leave. Georgia's magic is found in everyday moments. Sharing a meal, hiking wild trails, or meeting skilled artisans. In Kakheti, the heart of wine country, you're invited to feast in a village winery, tasting wine made in clay kvevri as it has been for 8,000 years. The table overflows with homemade food, laughter, and song, true Georgian hospitality. For outdoor lovers, Georgia is a paradise. Gentle walks in wine country, challenging treks in the High Caucasus, and camping under a sky of stars. Every step is a discovery, every view a masterpiece. In Tbilisi's markets, artisans craft vibrant Minankari jewelry, pottery, and woven textiles. Each piece a work of art. Meeting these makers connects you to Georgia's creative spirit. These aren't just souvenirs, they're stories, history, and soul in your hands. The simple pleasures here create the most lasting memories. My journey through Georgia was a revelation, a reminder that the world still holds places that surprise and move us. Georgia gets under your skin, the warmth, the wine, the ancient songs, the mountains. In a hurried world, places like this matter more than ever, sanctuaries of authenticity and joyful spirit. They remind us of the importance of connection, of sharing meals and stories. So keep your sense of wonder alive. Stay curious. Keep exploring. Our planet is a vast library and every journey is a new story. Whether far or near, keep your heart open to discovery. The adventure never truly ends. There are always more stories, more beauty, more people to meet. Let Georgia inspire you to keep seeking the world's hidden wonders.